Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today, as you can tell, I'm not in Star Stable quite yet. I'm actually just at the launcher. We are actually going to be logging into my brand new account today and starting the playthrough series on my channel. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. I'm so excited! I can't wait to see how things have changed since when I first played through. Because, you know, quest lines have changed. The order of things have changed. Apparently some things were made easier. You don't know. Hey! Alright. According to legend, the story of Jorvik begins when a star fell from the sky. The star took the form of a girl on horseback, whose light brought life to the island. Her story inspired heroes who protected Jorvik from all who would do it harm, whether those threats came from this world or beyond. But her greatest gift to Jorvik was the special bond between a horse and rider. Through that bond, anything is possible. The people of Jorvik cherish their strong and lasting connection to horses. Today, Jorvik is famous around the world as the paradise for those who love riding. Legends long forgotten, its heroes are now found in riding halls and on the range. Your story on Jorvik has just begun. You're on your way to Moorland Stables where you will be taking care of a horse of your own. It's a dream come true. Perhaps you will build a life here, making friends and becoming a famous rider. But there's a feeling deep inside you that you can't ignore. The island seems to whisper your name. Could there be truth in those old legends of heroes on horseback? There are no limits to what you can accomplish on Jorvik when you and your horse ride as one. What will you make of your time here? I thought it used to say, "Are you that girl?" So this might have changed a little bit. And there we are. Alright, I'm gonna hit skip now since I think I'm done. So I already know how to use the arrow keys and stuff. You know, I've kind of played before. I'm locked in. Okay, we'll start off by coming over here and talking to Justin. Welcome to the Moorland Stables. I'm Justin, and I run this stable together with my dad. I take care of the horses here and make sure each horse is matched with a suitable rider. Are you ready to meet your horse? Let me introduce you to our new friend, Party Racer. I put the tack and saddle on for you already, so all you have to do is climb into the saddle. I'm sure you and Party Racer will be best friends in no time. I think I forgot to change my horse's name before I made my account. That's okay. We can fix that. Either that, or I did this on purpose because I thought it was funny. Party Racer looks happy to have you up there. Do you feel comfortable? I think you two make a great team. Having a horse isn't the same as owning a bike or car. It's a relationship. The more time you spend around a horse, the more you'll see how much you have to give to each other. Here at Moorland Stables, we expect our guests to care for their horses, so let me explain the basics of horse care. Right, so with the new menu, I'm going to click on the horse's head instead. This is the horse menu, where you can interact with the horses. On the left side, you will find the horse care option, and by clicking this button to scrape a horse's hoofs. And then feeding. I wonder if they show you that you can also still drag and drop. If you run out of food for your horse, you can buy more at the horse food store. This water. If you run out of water, you can fill your bucket by dragging it from your backpack and dropping it on a well. And yay! You have completed the daily care. Your horse got a little happier. Every day you should complete the horse care routine to keep your horse happy. A happier horse moves faster. To check your horse's mood at any time, open the horse sheet by clicking here. Your horse is feeling bad, it will move 20% slower. Haven't been here in a second. Here you can see your horse's mood and which care activities you have completed. Every day you miss horse care, your horse's mood will drop by 1 step. So yeah, because I created this account over last weekend, so the horse is a little bit unhappy. But usually when you first log on, your horse is at like maxed happiness. Now you know how to take care of your horse. Have fun out there. Well done, Danielle. Now your horse feels better and is happier. If you do this every day, your horse will soon be happy and he will run faster, but if you don't take care of Party Racer, he will soon become sad and run slower. Surely, a responsible rider like you would never let that happen, especially not here at Moorland. Here at Moorland, we always need help taking care of our horses, and now I know that I can trust you. Look at the notice board by the stable and see if there are any stable jobs that need to be done. We update it every day, so remember to look at it every day. Oh, and if there is any water in your bucket, you can fill it up from the well outside the stable or in the trough in your home stable. You can buy more hay in some of the shops. And Justin has been added to our journal. And I've started reputation with Moorland Stables. So if you guys didn't know, this is our journal, and every time we meet a new character, they get placed in here. And obviously, there are a lot of characters, and it gets updated a lot. So this is Justin, and I also think that this gets added to it as we learn more about the characters, so like his profile will fill in a little bit more as we learn more about him too. So now that we've taken a look at that, let's see what else Justin has for us to do. You and your horse seem to be getting along great. I'm sure you two will be sweeping across the riding trails of Moorland in no time. I need to make sure more horses find their dream riders, but our stable girl Maya Dew can direct you to your riding lessons. She's just outside the gate by the stables. I'll get it open for you. Alrighty, so we're gonna go say hi to Maya now, and we can finally see other players! So let's go talk to Maya. Hi, I'm Maya. Nice to meet you, Danielle. It's great that you chose to come to Moorland. Welcome! This is the best place ever to spend your summer vacation. I'm doing a bit of work in the stables around here to earn some extra Jorvik shillings. It's always good to have pocket money. Come back to the stables later, and I'm sure we can find you a job. So now Maya's also been added to our journal, and we'll also have a character profile. There is so much to show you and to talk about, but first you should go and speak to Jenna. She can tell you a little bit more about how things work here in Moorland. Okay, so this part is all still the same. Well, actually, Maya wasn't here when I started, so talking to Maya and then to Jenna is a little bit new, because I used to just go and talk to Jenna. So here's Jenna. That's right, I'm Jenna. You must be one of the new arrivals. What can I do for you? It's a pleasure to meet you, Danielle. You certainly picked an exciting time to visit Jorvik. Normally, Thomas Moorland likes to greet all the new guests himself, but right now he's dealing with a bit of a crisis. That horrible company, GED, is trying to shut down the stables. I'm sure Thomas will find a way to save the riding camp, otherwise your stay here will be short indeed. I shouldn't trouble you with all that. You're here to experience Jorvik with Party Racer. Before I let you ride beyond the stable gates, I need to see that you have a grasp of the basics. Make 1 lap around the square track and come back to me. I can handle that, I think. Oh, she's standing here. This changed a little bit. Like, this didn't look as nice before. It was just, pedestrian. But now they added the little jumps to the side. And the arrow on the ground is I like that. I like it. I like the improved version. Fantastic. Nice work on the square track. You and Party Racer really worked as a team. Keep it up. I think you're ready for some bigger challenges. As promised, you're now allowed to gallop freely outside the stable walls. Before you leave to explore the rest of Moorland, I want you to show me that you can jump with Party Racer. Jumping with your horse is all about timing. First, you need to make sure that your horse has enough speed. You want to at least ride at a canter gait. Then, you command your horse to jump with a good timing. You should fly forward over any obstacle in your path. So this is actually a little bit new, because when I first did the quest, you had to wait until you were like level 5 or something to learn how to jump, and you learned how to jump with Justin, not with Jenna. I have placed a jumping obstacle in the middle of the square track. Try jumping over it. So yeah. I mean, we kind of did something similar with this with Justin, but like we built our own jump, and I think it was actually at Steve's farm, not here in Moorland. So, that's a little bit new. Got it. Fantastic, you and Party Racer did great. It's time for you to move on to bigger challenges. You need a bigger challenge than the square track. The stable gates are now open, and just outside, just past the shops, there is a paddock. Ride over there and talk to Loretta. She's a member of the Bobcats riding club and a great rider. She can be a bit grumpy with beginners, but never mind that. Ask her if she can show you how competitions work here in Moorland. Let's see it. So here are the Bobcats. So, new ability, you can now gallop. I am well aware of how to gallop. When I first played, Loretta was a little bit meaner to our character, and I was hearing things that has changed. So let's find out and see, just how much that's changed. Yes, I'm Loretta. Let me guess, Jenna sent you here to learn the fundamentals of competition riding. Of course she did. All the girls in Moorland Stables want to join my riding club, the Bobcats. Lesson number 1, the Bobcats only accept the best. If you want to ride with us, you have to earn your place. Lesson number 2, always be training. Competition races are a great way to push your skills of a rider and to help your horse reach its potential. You don't form a bond like the one my horse Bartok and I share overnight. Before we move on to lesson number 3, I need to see what level you and what's your horse's name? Don't tell me it's Puffy Heart or something like that. Party Racer? Okay, I guess I can work with that. Oh, that was quick. I got so confused. I forgot what that sounded like because I haven't leveled up in a really long time on my other account. So we just reached level 2. We don't have to do too many quests to get that high of a level, to get up to that level. There we go. So we just reached level 2. That's what that little sound was. Obviously, as you're first starting off, it's really easy for your character to level up, but as you get to higher levels, you need more XP before you level up, so it takes a little bit longer. I had my club set up a practice course in the paddock. Don't worry, it's totally basic. All you have to do is pass between the flags in the right order before time runs out. Let's see what you and Party Racer have got. Oh, whoa, what? This is so much easier than the one I did. And it has so much more time in between each flag. The one I did was like a whole obstacle course. This is so easy, and it had like, oh no, this is really different. That's okay. But yeah, it wasn't like just a circle, like, it was way more intense than that. That wasn't too bad for a beginner. You and Party Racer are a good team. Okay, see, the old Loretto would never say that we're a good team, because that would be too much, like, competition. You know. Now you can stay in the paddock and play it safe riding in circles, but if you want to make a name for yourself in the Jorvik riding scene, you're going to have to aim higher. Lesson number 3, never settle for anything short of greatness. Speaking of greatness, Bartok and I have a serious competition to prepare for. My fellow club leader, Tan, can take it from here. I didn't even know Loretta's horse had a name. Anyways, so this is Tan. You must be the new girl everyone is talking about. My name is Gianna? But my friends call me Tan. Welcome to Jorvik. I hope Loretta did not scare you. She can be a bit intense with new arrivals, but she means well. She takes riding very seriously. Compared to the Loretta I remember, that was not too bad. That's why Loretta insists that the Bobcats be available to help the new riders at Moreland Stables to train. She calls it charity work, but I have a feeling that she's secretly scouting for future Bobcats. I mean, I guess she could be. Now, let us talk about the races. Here on Jorvik, riding is a national pastime, so if you will find no shortage of races as you explore. Practicing on race courses is a great way to train your horse each day. I'm going to let you try out our basic racetrack. No pressure. Remember, this is only for training. Just give it your best. I don't get any horse XP from this? Horse shillings? Excuse me? Okay. So this racetrack is also fairly simple, just like the other ones we've done. Nothing too hard about it. It's just a big circle around, not quite around Moreland, but just around Moreland, I guess. We're gonna take some shortcuts since I've done this race before. Oh, my mom's calling me. I should probably answer that. Give me a second. So as you can see, I just finished this race, and this little like screen pops up. It gives you your time and your personal best. I got a silver medal on this. I think it's bronze, silver, gold. Gold is obviously the best medal you can get, but because I'm on a level 1 horse, obviously I can't make it in that time on this horse. So we're gonna come over here and talk to Tan now. That was quite good for your first try. You've really never ridden that horse before. It seems you and Party Racer were meant for each other. If you want to help Party Racer reach their potential, you will need to train every day. Race organizers like myself will give you one daily training session that will help your horse grow. If you are feeling competitive, you can also visit the race board and try for a high score as often as you like. When you use the race board, it will not help train your horse, but every rider can earn ribbons, and riders with the best times can even earn prize money. It was so nice to meet you, Danielle. Enjoy your time at Moreland Stables, and don't forget your training. So now we have another quest with Loretta. I saw you over there chatting with Tan like it was some kind of moment. Don't get your hopes up. Tan is sweet with all the newcomers, but she takes our riding club just as seriously as I do, and would never let just any new rider into the Bobcats. Wearing the pink is something you earn by being the best that you can be. Anyways, I think Justin is looking for you. Probably needs some help mucking out a stable or something. Better not keep him waiting. Okay, now that I've done some quests, I'm going to go over a few of other things that I thought would be helpful to know when I first started playing but didn't end up finding out until later. So first off, if you look in the lower right hand corner, we've got the horseshoe menu. Obviously SSO like kind of showed this to you, but not really. So down here you've got like your club. Obviously I just joined, so I don't have a club, probably won't. And then these buttons can zoom in and out of our mini-map, which is this right here. And we've got all of these buttons along the side that do many different things. This one is the main menu. This one should look familiar. It's how you get out of the game. Over here, we've got our journal, which holds our stars, our character profile sheets. It has our different, like, accomplishments that we've done, and we've got collections also for different quests that will be much later on. Over here, we've got our quest log. This shows you all the available quests, your daily quests, any races that you have, chores that you need to do, and any ongoing quests that you're currently doing. Obviously, I'm not doing anything right now because I haven't accepted anything. Over here we've got the character menu. This shows you what clothes you're wearing, the stats for them. It also shows you the horse stack that you have for your horse, and I already showed off the reputation tab and kind of showed you the different levels for that. Next we've got our inventory, which is this. You've already seen this. This is where you can put different items for quests, your horse care items, different clothes, all that stuff. Here we've got the global store. This is new, but here you can find almost everything from anywhere, and you can organize it by color, prices, and items, so it's a quick and easy way to find what you're looking for. Over here we've got friends. Again, I just got this account and just logged on for the first time, so I don't have any friends, and this is also where you can find the people that you've ignored. And last but not least, we've got the high scoreboard, which shows you all the high scores. You've got a little drop down menu here for all the races to see who has the high scores for the day, or because this, yeah, and then you can narrow it down to friends and riding club and your personal high scores. Obviously I don't have any yet, I haven't done any races, but all these little things can show you different high scores. And obviously you've got, this shows your horse's speed down here and the dismount button. And last but not least, we've got the little mail flag, so I'm actually going to go check that out right now. Usually at each stable location you'll find one of these. This is a mailbox, and you can check your mail. I've got something from Star Stable. Hello Danielle, here comes a present. So when I signed up, they were like giving out an item, and it happened to be a Western saddle. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete that. And then if you have Star Rider, like Lifetime Rider, like I do, there is this shop over here in Moreland Stables that has a bunch of clothes and things. Oh, I'm not high enough to get any of it, but there's tack items and clothes items and all this stuff that you can get for free if you have a Lifetime account, so that's really nice. I'll go through this later and kind of pick out what I want, so that way I'm not stuck in this noob outfit forever. So yeah, that's just kind of like your menu here. Got the chat over here, different things, different emotions. So yeah, and obviously up here you've got your character, horse, and name. I hope that answers any questions. If you guys have any more though, feel free to like comment down below and I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. Okay, so this is my stable, which is currently located in Moreland because I'm not going to change it probably, but this is John. He can like upgrade your stable so there's more horse stable stalls inside of it. He's right outside all the home stables wherever you're located. More information on how it works. Okay, that button doesn't actually exist anymore. As you can see, this is like the old horseshoe menu. I already showed you this one, but yeah. I don't have any horses yet because I just have this one. But anyways, I came here to dump some stuff off in my closet. You've got a closet up right here and a closet inside this room along with a mirror. Or not a mirror, but like a makeup stand with a mirror. There we go. And that makeup stand over there holds your hair, makeup, and I think there was something else. But it does hair and makeup, so you can like change your hairstyle and makeup styles without having to like worry about paying for one and then losing another. And we've also got a couple sinks around the area. Over here is our stable board. Yeah, stable board. You can pay for stable care. You can arrange your horses. So if you have more horses and you just like kind of leave them out, or you want them and they're all like in the aisle, if you hit this button, it'll put them all back in their stalls. Okay, one last thing I want to show you guys is right underneath your name you have the My Stable button, and this organizes all your horses for you in a way that's pretty easy to find them. On the left hand side over here we've got the pasture. This is where you can put your horses if you have a lot and they don't all fit inside your stable. You can put them over here. And then over here shows your stable stalls. As you can see, because I only have one horse, there's only one picture of a horse in one stall, but I can move my horse around in any of these stalls, and as I get more horses, I can put them inside. And then this button over here arranges your horses, so if you have a lot of horses and you press this button, it'll put all of them back inside their stalls for you, so you don't have to do it yourself. And last but not least, we've got the invite buttons over here. You can invite people, friends, group members, anyone from your club into your stable to hang out. They have some of the same abilities that they would have in their original stable. They can still check their closets, check their hairstyles and makeup, and they can like change that. The only difference is that instead of seeing their horses, they'll see yours. And they also have the opportunity to interact with your horses. They can pet your horses, but luckily they cannot ride them and steal them, which is good. Also, with the guest button, you can see who's inside your home stable and ask them to leave if you don't want them there. Obviously, I still don't have any friends, so can't ask anyone to leave. And then down here, if you want, you can open up your inventory, which is really helpful if you want to take the tack off your horse. You just double click on your horse. And this is also where you can find the sell button. So if you accidentally buy a horse that you don't want, or you bought a horse and you just don't want it anymore, you just double click on the horse's name and you can sell it. And I think you actually get Jorvik shillings back instead of star coins, so be careful when selling horses because you're not going to get your star coins back. Okay guys, that's going to be it for today's video. As you can tell, this video was a whole lot longer than most of my other videos. The playthrough videos are generally going to be a little bit longer because there's just a lot to go through, and I'm not really going to edit these down as much as my other videos and just show you like the fun parts of the quest. Like, I'm going to go through the whole quests, that way you guys can follow along and see where everything is, and you know, just be able to follow it through. In case you're like stuck on something, you can just watch me do it, that way you can do the same exact thing. So these videos will be a little bit longer. I am going to try to divide them up into sections, so when you're like on YouTube, you can just kind of go to the section that you want to watch, and hopefully that will make it a little bit easier when trying to find things. I think that's it for now. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!